And so I started to get into an offshoot relative to what we were discussing. And I was just mentioning that for me, what we're doing in terms of discovery with regards to all things snare drum technique, in other words, I believe real art, it is kind of a commitment to the idea of a search for reality for me. You know, that's what I love about the arts. And there are other fields that in their own way have this part of it going on, but it's something that you can't fake. As an actor, and that's why there are actors and then there are Anthony Hopkins actors. You know, there are people that have devoted their life in the way that we're devoting our lives to all things drum related. But as an actor, not really knowing very much as a kid, I was still able to, based on being Kevin Crabb, you know, a lot of the acting that you see today, or have always seen, is casting based on a particular person's personality traits, and they're right for the part. And then there are Meryl Streeps who, you know, become right for the part.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
So what we're doing here is you just can't fake it. You know, either you can play a Swiss triplet or you can't, and I love that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we do, right? So that we're chasing that. It's a bit of a dream as well, because, you know, that's the mysterioso aspect of all things art. But, you know, when you hear a virtuoso, you know it.
Oh, of course.
Okay, and that takes work. But the work is joyous as far as I'm concerned. You know, it's this process, as you say in Canada, as we say in Canada. I don't have my CN Tower snow globe. Should, and support all things Canada. My hometown TO, and so it's coming along, and we are going to get to the bottom of what's happening right now, currently, with regards to how you're playing. And so I had you playing the Spivack upstroke and downstroke exercise, and we dovetailed the first part in 4/4 into the first bar of the 6/8. Now, I thought about it, and it was fine. I believe I had you playing the 6/8 as triplets, which makes sense, right?
Yeah.
How, because otherwise, if we were in 6/8, typically we would put the metronome down as a dotted quarter.
Yeah.
But so I want you to play the first bar, which will be 4 quarter notes of which are 4 phrases of what are 4/16 notes with an accent at the beginning of each, into quarter note triplets with the accent of the first of every 3 notes. Okay, just try that. See what that looks like. See what's going on.
Hold on.
let's see what's happening here. Trying to get throw in the right at the beginning. All right, so. Five and then we're just trying a little more used to doing it here. Just trying to get that stick to be, we're allowing it to be free. Allowing the stick to be free. Okay, so just go ahead and play the 4/4 accent on the first note of every 4/16 for me.
Yeah.
Take a look at that. Let's see. All right. Okay, so this thing that is a typical problem for so many people, because this idea of a 3-finger grip is maybe even for guys playing really loud, maybe it's counterintuitive, or but Vinny sounds perfectly loud when
Oh,
he.
yeah. Oh,
So
he
does,
can get a
so
lot of
does Chad, and so does Carlos. All right, so the grip, and I had recently put up a lesson, and a couple of people wrote back, well, this is what he's doing wrong, or no, you see, and yeah, but, it's interesting. And the idea that the angle relative, because that's the whole thing. The angle relative to the forearm, Dick would talk about that. In fact, he would talk about if you're throwing, the stick wants to go forward, right? It wants to go forward. It doesn't want to go sideways. So once you get throwing, that helps you find what would be closer to what is plumb, right? Because so the stick wants to go forward. That's one way of thinking about it. Now, every student is different. However, we can have a good positioning with regards to stick and forearm. You see, Dick would say, see, it's not quite an extension of the forearm, and there are those out there, and you see it comes to the palm, but there are those out there that would run the stick right to the middle of the hand, and then you'd have an actual extension of the forearm.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not doing that. It's just so it's not quite an extension of the forearm. But even if we did get a good alignment with regards to this technique and a 3-finger grip, we could still muck it up. That won't fix it. It won't hurt. It's a good idea to watch. Here it is with the extension that I would feel, I believe, making a decent throw. And here I am going to take my back fingers and I'm going to clamp them on. And here I am with the proper ratio relative from stick relative to forearm. And this ain't it. It's not it. That didn't fix it. Why? Because I'm doing this, which is what, right? See, that looks pretty good. Now you're not doing this. So how do you fix that? See, so the idea, and then someone else said that, well, it's not running to the palm, so they want to do this with their baby, and that would be true too. But I dare say it's said that perhaps Murray Spivack originally taught with the stick running to the middle of the hand. I don't know, but that Dick Wilson, because then you can't. Then, as you pronate, if you're too forward on the stick, the butt end will bump into your forearm. You won't be able to throw. It'll interfere with pushing up. So Dick Wilson, we're not sure. Perhaps it was Dick that suggested that the stick would run right next to the bone. You see, and now we can go up without the stick bumping into the bottom area of the forearm, just behind the wrist fulcrum. Okay? All right, we'll get that out of the way. Now, again, here we are at like a 90-degree angle. This is I'm experimenting, Let's see. Don't play for a second. Yeah, see? 90-degree angle. And I can get that stick to be free in the three-finger. It's still a three-finger grip. If you get the grip right, that's huge. That stick needs to be free. And it can't be free if you're choking the back of the, if you're choking with the back fingers, which means you're choking towards the back of the grip. And a lot of guys play that way, right? But that's not this technique. So this will really help if you can get this. Now, again, here, I'll just keep going for a sec. It's gravity. It's all about gravity. Well, will that fix? See, what is sufficient and what's actually necessary? Perhaps you need to have a coalition of variables to get to what is real. But what happens if you're playing the timbali on the side of the drum? Where's the gravity? Now what are you going to do? So, yeah, the idea of feeling gravity is will give you perhaps really help you with the form of the motion, the shape of the motion, and the feeling of the stick in the hand. So when I go to show it to you sideways, now we don't have gravity in the same way. There's still gravity going in this direction, so the stick might be heavier in the hand in a certain way. I don't know. It doesn't matter. What I'm trying to show you is what's important. See, I'm trying to help you. See how my butt end comes away? See how the butt end comes away? See, it comes away. Don't you remember? This is why this stuff is so important. And yet we watch it, and it doesn't. We don't make the connection, right? So Murray has Louis go tap. He says, then you turn up, and the butt end starts to come away. And he goes, and then if depending on how much volume you want with your blow, he says you can come back even more. And now the hand is really open. See, the hand is more. See how the hand would open up if you did this, right? Baby finger to accommodate its position, but almost be straight. The fourth, the ring finger, I should say, is, you know, just off the stick, barely touching it, maybe along the side of this. It's the middle finger that's stopping it from going even further.
Yeah.
So the middle finger, see how the middle finger, if you just move the middle finger, it's controlling everything. Not these fingers. These fingers aren't doing it. They're in position. They're not doing something strange, you know, to defeat what the middle finger would be doing and feeling. The whole hand would be working together in a normal way. So we want to get to this. We want to know. We want to know that this is ultimately blown up. This is where the motion could go, right? You know. All right. So and okay. So what I want you to feel, and the problem is, if you tell someone to take their fourth and fifth off, which I did right in the beginning when I first started, and I ended up playing a loud gig and hurting myself because I didn't understand what the heck I was doing. So when you're out there playing, you play the music. When you're on the practice pad working on this stuff, and it'll seep in. What you're learning here will become part of your playing, so you won't even have to think about it. So we're trying to get the stick to the freedom to come up. Now, the first thing is, if this middle finger isn't relaxed and the back fingers aren't released, in a sense, hate to use that word, but you recognize that the fourth and the fifth don't have anything to do with it and they can just relax. If you don't feel that, you can't come up. Try it with me. Okay, so we're down here. We're here at the floor, right? And then we're just going to come up. Come on up. You see my back fingers? You see my baby fingers like almost pointed. It's like, eh.
Oh, my finger, my
No,
fourth.
your baby fingers like this.
My fourth and fifth are not resting on the stick at all.
But that's not what I said. You see, you found an argument that will not help you. Please just stay with me now, because that might be true. But I told you about that, how the fingers might not even be on the stick, but still aren't feeling it. We
Right,
talked about that, right? We have talked about it. So come back down here. Come back down to the floor. Now, I've got it in my 3-finger grip, right in here somewhere, okay? And so when I go, these fingers, they're out for a cup of coffee. And so I'm going to come up and feel them, see what my baby finger looks like? Yeah, mine's much straighter than yours.
Okay.
You haven't released. This, watch. This is not the feeling of being released. You don't have to point, you just relax it. Now the ring finger, take it off and straighten it out a little. Just straighten out the ring finger.
It's harder for me to do that with the ring finger in this hand. I can do it better in my left hand.
But that's okay. Look. Okay, let's take a look. So you see my you see, this is where it gets a little tricky. So my fingers look something like that. Yeah, hold it up in a similar position. Let's look. Come on, it's got to be bent. You're pronated. That's what release is. You're not. See what I mean? This is really cool. This is going to help you. You're bent. That's the release. You see, when you're here, you're not pronated. It's the pronation that makes everything go straight. Here, take the stick out of your hand. Okay, let's come down here just to a normal position and copy me. Put your arm, yeah, like that. Okay, and you don't have to hold it. Just be normal. Just let everything kind of hang. Yeah, and don't be like this or anything. Just the forearm would just be hanging by the side, and you're here and you're flat. It's pretty good. Okay, so as I go up and release, I feel that. Yeah, come on, go up a little more, go up a little more, go up a little more, shake it out a little, just gently. There you go. See how straight you're, see, you can do it. See, that's correct. Don't do anything right now. Just hang out for a minute. See, oh, I can't do it in my right hand. Yes, you can. There it is. See, your baby finger, it's not completely straight. Look how straight. Don't change it. Just feel it. Now, here's what it looked like earlier. Don't change what you've got. Just stay there like a statue. You went up and your baby finger looked like this. Don't change anything. See the curvature? Don't change it. The curvature. See how curved that is? That's almost like you could put a stick in there. It's like almost looks like the middle finger holding the stick up, curved. It doesn't. It lets go and releases, like you're dropping the stick. See, there, you felt it. Yes. When you close your hand, that finger will come in, even though it's still not holding the stick. So that when you go up and release, that baby finger can just say, I'm out of here. I got nothing to do. I can just straighten out because the wrist has been forward and I'm released. And I'm just holding the stick up here. Now, there, stay like that now. Don't change anything. Take your stick, stay like that. Beautiful. Now just put the stick under there somewhere, into the grip. Now all you're going to do is you're going to keep all of that. Stop! Your baby finger already changed. Just your idea of holding the stick and your baby. No, the baby finger doesn't come in. Now, just touch the first finger and thumb to the stick. Don't change the baby finger. Now, you changed it. Why aren't you following me? Stay, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm holding the stick. You left the building. You're gone. We have to start all over. You gotta stay with me. Don't talk. Stay with me. Watch. Really good. Put the stick in your hand and just touch the first finger and thumb to the stick. Why'd you open up your face? What are you doing? I didn't say change that. I said just put the stick through the first. No.
Okay, okay, this is what's happening. My hand's in this position, as you described.
Okay.
And when I put the stick in my hand, I'm going to grip it between the pad of the thumb and the crook of the forefinger.
You're almost there. If you just stay with me, we'll get there, Joe. You're running it ahead. Okay, take the stick out of your hand. Right. We're trying something. We're coming up with ways. Maybe you can use this with some of yours. Right now, the baby finger is released. Your hand is released. You've released, which is like a big deal for you. Now, how do you hold the stick and stay released? So watch. See, I'm holding the stick with my other hand. So you're not really going to be holding anything because the other hand, your left hand in this case, has the stick. So you're just going to put the stick somewhere right in between where the thumb and the first finger would be. And you're just, without changing the baby finger or the ring finger or the middle finger, you're just going to touch the first finger and thumb by holding the stick in your other hand. Don't change anything, just the first finger and thumb. Just bring them in, touch, just touch. There you go. There, they're touching, aren't they? They're touching. They're just relax your hand. Don't change your ring, anything. They're just touching. The only thing touching the stick right now is your first finger and thumb, and your other hand is holding it. Now, here's what you're going to do. Watch. You're still bent. Beautiful right now. You're released. You're still released. Now you're going to take the butt end, and with still holding it with the other hand, you're going to touch the palm. Don't change any fingers now. Just touch the palm. There you go. You got it. You got it. See, your hand's released. You're released. Now, believe it or not, because your first finger and thumb are on the stick, you can keep your hand released and take your other hand that's holding the stick away and it shouldn't move. It'll be bound. Don't change your hand. Ta-da! Don't change a thing. I can't do that with my fourth. That's what the fourth and fifth would do. When you come up, they'd be like that. See how open you are?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they ain't on the stick at all. They really feel like they're not desperate at all. Okay, now what you're going to do is, without changing, let's see what happens. I'm making this up. Now we're just, without changing the ring finger or the baby finger, we're just going to, although maybe pulling the, now you're going to take the middle finger and just tuck it right under the stick, gently touching, not holding. Yeah, like that. Stay like that. Baby finger's released. Ring finger has pulled in just a little because you tucked the middle finger under, and it pulled ring finger forward just a little, but it's released. Hey, look, I'm holding the stick and I'm all released. It does not look like this. Doesn't look like this. It just looks released. There, you got it. Okay, now get over the surface. Come on over. Don't change anything, dude. Just put it over. Yeah, just leave it like that. See, you're holding the stick, but you're released. Whether you know it or not. Even your middle finger. I mean, how much does that middle finger have to pull up? You know it's real. Don't do this. Don't do this right now because I don't want to talk about what you got. But you know even the middle finger is released because if I pull with it, look. If I pull with the middle, don't do it. If I pull with the middle finger, the bead comes up. Now I know the middle finger is not released. But you see, the fact that the stick is down means it's released too. You got it. You got it. And notice you're not bent or twisted. Don't change anything. The way you like to go up and twist, that's because you're not trying to get to this position because you don't know what released is. Now you're released. Now it's easy because Richard Wilson would say, it's the up that is the hard part. This is the hard part. Now, from here, it should be easy, unless maybe you're Kevin Crabb, and then, well, Dick said, maybe you're an exception. Maybe down is hard for you as well. It's like, I just had to, all right, okay, really good. Yeah, you're just up, and it's just really in a 3-finger grip. See how that feels? Now, what we're going to do, what you got to know is those 3 fingers, it's going to be their job to just maintain their grip and turn up so the stick goes up to the ceiling. Go on, turn up. Come back down. Don't change anything. It's not bad. Okay, stay released. Nope. You got to be bent or you're not released. You can't pretend you're released down here. Why would you do that?
Yeah, it was a mistake.
Good. Okay, good. You're still feeling it. Just relax your ring finger. It's released. Now this time when you come up, we're going to come up not in slow motion. We're just going to pop it up. Pop it up. There. Is it away from the palm? I don't know if it is. Show me. Don't turn. Don't talk. Just show me. If it's not, we'll fix it. Show me. You got to get sideways. Is it away or not?
It's not away from the palm.
Okay, good. Fine. Who cares? Come back. Release. You're going to now see. You're copying me. Up is hard for you as well. Now we're going up. Okay, so the stick is definitely on the palm and you're released. Right? Stick is on the palm, right? But it's on the palm. What we're going to do is we're going to purposely allow it to come away from the palm and do this. Turn sideways so I can see. Ta-da! Come back to the release position. Back to the release position. It's on, butt end's on the palm, right? Now what you're going to notice is it's just a 3-finger. When that stick pops up, it's going to pull the tip of the middle finger away a little so that it could do this. Remember this thing? So just go up naturally and let it pull the middle finger away a little, the tip. Let it open. No, you gotta let it open. You gotta send some energy to make it open. Allow it. There. You did it. That's the feeling. The middle finger would swing open to accommodate this, wouldn't it? So the middle finger is even more released now. Maybe. Look how open the middle finger is. Look how far the butt end is away from the palm. Now maybe this is Really good. You got a 3-finger grip. Don't put that ring finger on. Just let it be, but let it do what it's doing. You're very released now. Now all we're gonna do, this is where it should be easy, is all you're gonna do is got it in 3-finger grip, it's come away from the palm, and you're just gonna turn towards the surface. You did it. That's what you're not doing. Now, why your baby finger is still kind of sticking out? You don't have to pull it in or do anything weird. Let's just see what the baby finger does on the way down in real time, so that I know what I'm talking about. Okay? No. Just stay for a sec. I'm discovering this in real time along with you. Okay, so we've got. Off, and then the whole thing might close a little, but it's even at the floor it's still off because it's not doing anything. Kind of like maybe always released, but it does have a feeling of moving with the hand. So on the way back down, it's not going to say sticking out. That means you're holding it out. But just relax your hand. But you got it. Let's do it again now. Yeah, let's do it again. Okay. Okay. So we know that the back fingers are the culprits, right? I refer to mine as Agent 99 and Agent 66. And they're not even chaos agents. They're the good guys, and they're being a problem. Okay, that's not what we want. Okay, see? Allow 99 and 86 just to know that they don't need to do anything. Now it's on the palm, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And we're going to go up, and we're going to feel that baby finger and the ring finger straighten out a little bit and just completely hang out like you just got. Come on, don't lead with your arm. Come on, where's the relaxation? There you go. Let the baby finger go. Come on, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it all open up. Remember how you let it all open up? Remember it opened up? Yeah, okay. All right, so it's opened up. Now you're going to pop it up to the ceiling. It's going to come away from the palm. Pull them the middle finger. Okay, and then finish your strike. There, not too bad. This time we're going to come up and make sure the baby finger and the ring 99 and 86. Freddie Gruber's going to freak out because there aren't 99 fingers. What's wrong with this guy? Okay, so come up. And the baby fingers, remember how it looks? Take the stick out of your hand, see if it looks that way. Woo, not bad. Remember how we got it? You put the first finger and thumb on, and then with the other hand. Remember you put the first finger and thumb on, and then you let the butt end touch the palm, and then you could let go of the stick because it's balanced in there. You're released. Now you're going to put the middle finger on gently underneath because it's released too. All right, come back over the surface. And you know that what you're just going to go up, and we're going to do it in real time this time. When you go up, the stick is going to go whizzing through the air, right through this little fulcrum area. Yeah, throw it up and come down. Throw it up. Not too bad. Ta-da! Now, if you're going to make a little upstroke, you would tap and let your hand go into that released position. Is it released? Then you're going to pop the stick up and let it roll through that 3-finger grip because it's all you're holding with. But don't stop there. But there you go. There you go. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put the metronome on again. See if you can maintain any of this. But now that you felt that, you'll feel that again. Okay. Okay, so you got it right now. You should be meditating on Agent 99 and 86. Wow. You've really got it. No, see, it's not. The stick should be popped. Watch. Stay with me. Stay. It is a little better, but here's what you're going to look for now. Now that we're in real time, you're going to look for let's see. Maybe we should just do that. There it is. There it is. Release. So what you're looking for, we'll play the quarter notes for a minute. But what you're looking for, here's what you're looking for. As signposts. You're looking for, stay with me now. You know that if you don't release, you can't come up. Go ahead and take your 4th and 5th, agent 89 and 86, 99 and 86 are going to clutch now. Clutch, clutch, look at me, Joe, clutch with your back fingers, hold them tight, and pronate. That's as far as you can come up. You can't come up anymore. Can you? Without doing something really weird. You can't come up. How can you come up more? If you're really bending here, this is as far as it'll bend. No, what are you doing right now?
I just want to see how far I can.
No, you're jumping ahead of me. Gosh, stay with me now. If you're clutched, to me, this is as high as I can go. It feels really tight. Does this feel tight to you? Come on, squeeze with it. Does that feel tight? Doesn't this feel all stressed out right here?
Well, it feels tight because I'm applying pressure. Yeah, right here.
No, not right underneath. Here.
No, I don't feel any tightness.
You don't feel tightness? Go ahead and bend more. How much can you bend? Come on, bend more. Come on, push the stick down. No, you can't get to move your arm. No, you don't keep accommodating. Yeah, come on. Get away from the pad. Get away from the pad until you can't. How far?
Okay, now I'm starting.
Oh, mine's already hurting. I hurt myself. Right. Feel that? You feel that? You feel that?
Yeah.
Oh, you feel how tight that is?
Mm-hmm.
Now come back down here. Instead of coming up so that you feel this tightness in here, you're gonna release it. That tightness will go away. Come on, let it go. Back fingers. Let it go. Let it go. Just first finger and thumb. First finger and thumb. See how high you can come up? You can come all the way up to there without. Put the middle finger, tuck it up. You're released. See, you've released, and now you can come up that high. If you're tight underneath, you can only come up. For me, I get tight right there. If I let go, I can come up all the way to here without getting. At a certain point, you will go. At that point, yeah, it's going to start to get tight. You will get that. There. Don't point your first finger. Just relax it. See? Okay, so that's what we're looking for. We're looking to see how high you can come up, because that means you've released. So watch. Don't play now. You got it. So we're doing this. Tap. Don't. See, I can come up because watch. I'm released. And then I snap it up, and it moves my middle finger, and then I come down, and I just let it roll through here. So I just get a nice, comfortable up because I release. Then it rolls through. Here's the release. Oh, I made an upstroke by mistake. I'm just going to tap. Now here I come up. See, I can really come up. I can come up, and then I can let it come through there. Try it. So we're looking for the ability to release so you can come up. That's what we're looking for right now. That'll be the test to see whether you release. Metronome on. Where are we? We're 66 right now, right?
I was at 84. Like.
Okay. Well. Okay. Then fine. That's fine.
Each note equals 84.
Wait. Stay with me. That's what you're. Wait a second. Put it at 66. That's where I had you on your next exercise. Go for it. Let's take a look at this. You're a metronome, bro. We're a metronome. Oh, wait, stop. This is awesome, man. Okay, doing something wrong isn't uncool. But in a minute, it'll provide you the opportunity to learn what it might feel like to do it correctly. What? Here's what you like to do. And you just did it. After all that, it's okay. You just did it. Now you've done it right today. You went like this. You went. See, to me, this looks nothing like this. Nothing. This looks nothing like this. There. Turn your metronome off. Turn your metronome off. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're just going to make a little tap. Make a little tap. No. So my bad. I'll give you better. But we're at this speed. We're not making upstrokes, so it's a little tap. And that's really good, by the way. That ain't too easy to do either. Now you're going to go up and actually release. Not go into your twisty thing pretending that this is it. Come on. Remember how the hand's going to look. Come on. Your baby fingers didn't do anything. They're not relaxed, but better. So let them go. Release. Let them open. Yeah, let them go. There you go. There you can come up a little higher. Come up a little higher. Let them go. First finger and thumb, middle finger. There. It's not too bad. Now throw it up, let it come almost, not all the way to the back of your shoulder, but let it flow through that 3 finger. And I don't want this. Watch. It's not this. Once you get to here and you're released, it's the wrist. The wrist, watch. Yeah, it's more of it's the wrist. You don't do anything. You don't need your arm now. Flick your wrist back. Yeah. So I get to here, what do I do? Yeah, I'm not thinking, yeah, I'm just turning up. Whatever happens in here or not, it just does whatever it does. All I do is get that stick via the wrist to whip through the 3 fingers, like that. There you go. Okay, make a little tap. Relax your baby finger. It's not released yet, where it's always released. Just relax it. You don't need to stick it out right now. Just relax it. Yeah, relax it. Yeah. Just make a little tap. Okay, now you're going to pay attention to 88 and 99 back there as you go up and release. Go on up, pronate. Release! Oh, there! See, you almost forgot. Now whip it good through your 3-finger channel. There you go. Okay, get your other stick out. You got it. You got it. So you're going to, how are we going to do this? Let's hold on a sec. So we're starting on the 3rd exercise, so you can make that little tap. The 3rd exercise starts with a little tap. Then it makes a left. Then you release. Let everything go. Okay, so you're going to make a little. Come on, are you really released? You can do no metronome. Okay, come on. You're not. I don't see the back fingers chilling out. Come on, let them go. There. And whip it through. There you go. Do it again. Tap in the left. All right, you're playing this exercise. No, it's not an upstroke. We're playing it real slow, without even the metronome. See, you're starting right with a little tap. Baby fingers just kind of curled and doing whatever it would do. Make a little tap in the right. No, it's not an upstroke.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Make a tap like that in your left. There you go. Now release the back fingers as you go up. For crying out loud. Really, go on up. Go on up. You can go all the way up. Release them. Release more. Release more. Go on up. It's all, everything's front of the hand, isn't it? There. Now as you flip up, the butt end's going to come away from the palm and you're going to come back to the surface. Not bad. Do it again. No, what are you doing? You've already forgotten.
Oh, sorry. Piece of tap.
No, it's too big a tap. It's a little tap. There you go. Now tap on the other hand. Okay, now you're going to release. Back fingers. Back fingers. Yeah, I can feel, watch, you almost want to pull them in, don't you? There, I can see that. You start to pull them in until I remind you. Now, just turn your wrist up to the ceiling and let the whole thing collapse. Unravel. That's really good. Can you do that in the other hand?
I'll try.
You know you got it right now. You know, first you have to make a tap in the right. No, there's no upstroke right now. Tap in the right. No, in the right. Am I? Wait a minute. No, I think you're right. Hold on. You're correct. We're doing it. Okay, now we're going to do it backwards. So you're right. You're going to start with a tap in the left. A little tap, tiny tap. What are you doing? You have to lift the stick up just a little. No, what are you doing? It's not an upstroke. Relax your baby finger in the left. Yeah, it's fine. Stay with me. Come on, you're there. You're just gotta turn your wrist a little. Yeah, like that. Well, you don't have to move your arm. Just turn your wrist a little. Beautiful. What you did earlier. Now you're gonna make a little tap just like that in the right. Baby fingers all curved. There you go. Now you're gonna release your back fingers as you go up in the left. Release, release. Yeah. Oh, there, they open, don't they? They go away. They go away. There. Now you're gonna pop the stick up towards your shoulder and let the middle finger pried open, and this is gonna not too bad. Do it one more time. Now you're gonna make the tap in your right. Now, isn't it time? Now the left, now the right will make a tap. Right? It keeps going. So it's left, right, left, right, left, right. Now the left's going to release. Back fingers right away. Back fingers, as soon as you bend your wrist, are going to start to open up. Come on, go on up in your left. Back fingers are going to open right away as soon as you bend. They're not opening. Come on, feel the wrist and those things. You're beautiful, man. There, you can come up now. You're free. Pop it up and come down. Okay. That's it, Joe. You got it. You got it. And look, you're totally palm down. Your fingers look like Spivack. Okay? That's really good. You're not moving like Jagger. You're moving like Spivack. That's good. Okay? Okay. Let's just stop there for a minute. We're just going to work no metronome. Just doing that. Because you can see, it was awesome. I mean, we really broke it down today. You notice that when you go up in both hands, the first thing that I see, but you fixed it, but even when the context of getting it right, I said, okay, now you're going to go up, and now watch my back fingers. Watch them. You start to pull them in right there. Right there. And I said, no, release them, and you go, oh. And then you fix it, right? The first thing you want to do when you go up is pull them in. The opposite of what you felt today. Yes, you see? You've been doing that your whole life, man. Your hands were moving like that, I dare say, in your mother's womb. You're floating around, right? See how natural that is? That's Dick Wilson. Here, Joe. Yeah, it's good. See how you feel? Kevin. You know, I was trying to explain, and they just weren't listening. And finally, they got it. He held his hand like that, and then he make a point, and then he put his hand over. Did you see? He would be doing little things like that. Maybe, yeah, not to flip your hand over. And then I told him, no. And then I said, don't do that. I said, he was real stiff. And then I said, just don't do that. Just do that for a second, just for fun. Come on. Yeah, hey. You know, I was telling him. And then, you know, he would just be talking that way, not showing his hand. And then he'd roll his hand over to make a point. Have you ever seen politicians do that? They go, and now, you know, right? Come on, flip it over. Make your point. No, flip it over.
You mean like this?
No.
I can't see. I'm having trouble seeing.
Oh, you're on your phone.
Yeah.
I'm just wasting time. He'd be like this hanging out, and then he'd flip his hand over and it would close.
Oh, like this side, right.
Yeah, and not like this. He would just, this is, just natural. Yeah, you see? But he wouldn't go. He'd go, hey, Kevin, and he'd be up here somewhere. No, he'd be up here somewhere. He'd just flip it up. Yeah. I was saying, you see the hand. All right, I'm going a little off field. Okay, that was really good. You're released. Okay, I'm going to show you something else really cool, okay? Are you up for it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, because I think this is a good time to segue into this. Richard Martinez he's really very open and is always interested in. That's why you want to know what other people are doing. It's cool to know about molar. Dick would say, someone comes in at you with some other way to play, learn what they're doing and then get it down and learn how to do it better than they showed you.
Yes.
Right? So Martinez has noticed Chad Wackerman. Now remember, I studied with Murray. Chad Wackerman essentially studied with Murray, although he took a couple of lessons with Dick Wilson when Dick subbed for Murray with Chad. Okay, so Chad has hung out with Dick as well. To what extent the two techniques might be different? Richard Wilson always told me, I'm teaching you what Murray is doing. It's what I'm showing you is Murray. Now, it's true, Murray would complain about Dick's students coming into him with a gooseneck. But so there may be another way to throw, right?
Yeah.
It's really, as it gets smaller and smaller, it seems like they're identical. Okay. So to what extent things are different on this, it doesn't matter. This is learn how to play. So here's an example of this thing that Chad Wackerman does that is very helpful, I believe. Okay, so you're just, see, this is really cool. It's going to attach to what I just showed you. You can put a stick in hand. Put the stick in your hand. Okay, here we are. We're going to be up here, released. Where are your back fingers? They're not on the stick. They're, you see, I mean, now you know the difference. You'll probably never say that to me again. Well, they're not on the, dude. They're not released.
Yeah.
Right? That's not the litmus. Yeah, you're nice and open. The stick is kind of dangling here, isn't it? In this finger grip. And the back fingers are like, they're out of here. They've left the building. There, right. Yeah, now you're feeling that, right? See how loose that is? It could just move. See how that gives you that kind of gives you the feeling of pressure that you need too, doesn't it? Yeah. When you don't need to do much more than just feel that. Okay. So we're coming up. Let's see. What are we gonna? What? Let's see. So let's see. So we're here and we're gonna go. So don't play yet. So what is going on is I'm stopping up. Now this seems blasphemous, but it gives you something really cool. So here's our throw. We're making a throw up here. That means we have to have a fixed point in the universe. And then we're bringing the stick back up to where we started. Then we're going to throw again. Can you see how nice and open I am? See, it's really here. Can you see? Yeah, I'm not doing it.
You mean you're starting,
yeah, somewhere in there.
Okay, you're starting several inches above the pad.
Yeah, man, relax your fourth and fifth right now. Just relax. Okay, now go into a throw position. Keep the bead right there. Don't dip the bead. Relax your fourth and fifth. Relax them. There you go. Relax your elbow too. It doesn't need to stick out to do that. just hangs there. Everything's hanging, dude. Relax your fourth and fifth. Okay, you're about 3 or 4 inches away from the surface. Now make a throw for 4 rebounds and bring the bead back up to that height. Can you do it? This might be, we're going to find out.
I'll see.
Might be premature. We'll see. Right, go in it. No. Okay. You're not released. Okay, stop. Stop. This is really cool. Okay, you're getting that part. That's so much better. I finally got you to be able to do this. Now, watch. The throw is going to look something like so, but it's different because we're allowing it to rebound. So what am I feeling? That's the 3-finger gripper. This isn't going to work. And what you're doing is, again, so you got this now. Don't play yet. Here's what you're doing. Now, sure, the hand is more open down here, right? But let me see if I found a clever way to get you to release. How can I get you to feel this? So, yeah, I feel that. I feel nice and relaxed. Yeah, it's almost like you just stay released. You don't need to. Here's what you're doing. This is your old thing. I told you we're going to get rid of all this. And then, if you want, it'll be another tool in your toolbox. You can still use all your old stuff. Once you get this, you'll be pulling arrows out of, is it the quill? You'll have all kinds of tools at your disposal, right? But after a while, you might not bother. So it seems like too much work. So we don't do that. That's why you crashed and burned the first time. You kind of made a big thing here. Got this good. Kind of made a big thing, and then you threw your fingers open to get it to rebound. That's not what we do. We don't use our fingers in that way until we actually start to use fingers. That's a whole other thing. Relax your back fingers. So you feel how relaxed you are? How the hand is like this?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. That's it. Different with a stick in your hand. So I've got my fingers, they're real relaxed, and I've just got it in that 3-finger area. Oh, I didn't come up high. Let's see. So don't go throwing your fingers open. See how relaxed they are? Don't let go up front, or you won't be able to relax your back fingers. Relax them. Don't point them. You're not when you're like this. When you're like this, you're not doing this. It looks more open, but you're not holding it open. It's hanging open. Mm-hmm. Relax the back fingers. Do you know how relaxed they are? They have a little of this feeling, don't they? Right? Now allow them to stay relaxed when you get to the surface. And they won't close until you bring the stick back up. Leave them open just like that. Just make the motion and see if it works. Throw and let it rock over there. Over that 3-finger grip for 4 notes. Go for it. Go for it. Stop. Get in there. Why did you lift your arm? I don't think you lift your arm. I'll double check. Do it again. And just turn your wrist back up to the ceiling. Land nice and open. Just don't. No, not there. It's when you finish. Relax first, 4th and 5th. Almost. You threw your hand open too much. But you see, let's make sure I know what I'm talking about. We have this, right? We're up here somewhere. Hold on a sec. Don't play. I know you want to. Yeah, it's just the wrist that lifts. See, the wrist lifts it back.
Right.
Okay? And the only way you do it again, and then I'll chat.
Okay, so we're here.
Stop it. You'd like to do this, Joe. All right, so we're here. So we're here. I don't think that helps you. So we're here. Oh, we're just here. See? So that when I come up, maybe I can release.
Mm-hmm.
Come on up. Yeah, you're above the surface. The beat is above. Relax your fourth and fifth. Now you're just going to turn and let the stick rock through it, very narrow. Just stay open like that. You're nice and open. Just stay open. And when you're finished rebounding, turn up 2-3 inches above the surface. Come on, keep it above. Go on. Go on, make your. Ooh, do it again. Do it again. Release, relax, relax. Come on. One smooth motion. It's really one smooth motion. Do it again. One smooth motion. Come on, release. So the only thing stopping the rebound is the palm.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Release. Don't go yanking. Come on. I'm going to go to the palm right there and stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, palm. Do it again. Come on. Relax your back fingers. You should be released by now. Now there's nothing to do. Get to the surface. Give me 3. 3. 3 would be.
Yeah.
It's very narrow. See, I don't have to throw my fingers open very much. See my middle finger? You can't, you're on your phone. But when you're watching this back, see the middle finger, I'm just, it's real relaxed. And I land, and it's like the stick kind of moves it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not throwing it open. I keep it relaxed. You know how the stick moves it when you do this?
Yeah.
Well, the stick moves it down here as it rocks over that middle finger fulcrum. Do it again. 3. Release on the release. Go on. Go on. 3. Feel the middle finger get moved. It should be moving with every rebound. It should be kind of moving, I believe. Try it, and I'll double check. We don't want to stop up in the air, but well, let me just do it for you. Let me see. Yeah, the finger just goes. Just moving that finger. The stick is moving the finger, and it's rocking over the finger. Don't go throwing it open. Let the stick move it. It's the same feeling of it's the same relaxation you feel up here. Relax your back fingers. Don't give me this big thing. It's just this little cool little throw. Okay, 2. Yeah, dude. Stop throwing your fingers open. You ruined it. Then it goes like this. Here, watch. Listen to the sound of the rebounds. Watch. See? There's a little trail off. But there, see? Da, da, da. It doesn't go, da, 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 da. Because like throwing my fingers open, you get, da, da, da. No. Play 3 again and listen for the sound. Oh, you're not released. Nope. And you're just throwing your finger. Nope, you're not released right now. You're not released. You're not. Ta-da. Now land and leave. Just leave that alone. Don't throw your middle finger or any of your fingers open. Just land and let the stick rock through there. Come on. Just say this. Da da da. Listen. Do it again. And now just watch my stick. It's coming along. Watch my stick. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see. See, it pops up, and as every subsequent rebound gets lower and lower. Okay, how much does it pop up? Not like that. It doesn't go. That's me throwing my fingers open. What the? No, it's more compact than that. More natural. It's. Stay with me. Okay, and 2. See, I'm not throwing my finger open. You see me doing this like you? This is you. And I just do just that. Look, it's just walking over this focal.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
So what do you want, 3 or 2 or?
We're at 2 now. Relax. You do that. I told you this promotes this thing you do. I believe it promotes you grabbing back here.
All right.
Just slide it into your, yeah, you did it again. What do you get out of doing that? What are you getting? Well, you have to think about it, Joe.
Yeah, nothing. Nothing.
Oh, you're not getting anything that really kind of relates. You should be just thinking about the back fingers. You don't need to do anything in your hand. Just think about them. Use the power of that brain, that Canadian brain, man. Come on. Go on up. Relax the back fingers. Make your little throw, and don't throw your hand open and get 2 notes. And lift back up so the butt end lands on the palm to stop the rebounds. You're a little close to the surface, but it's okay. Yeah, right. You're up there somewhere. Go on, make your throw. Relax your back fingers. You didn't really lift up, did you? You actually have to consciously lift the wrist so the stick comes to the palm. But no, you have to lift it up. Not there. But after it bounces, to get it to stop bouncing, you have to lift it up. Yeah. Let's see. How does it look? Let me double check. Don't play. Don't play. See, I lift it. Well, watch me. If you can see, get closer to your phone if you need to. It's away from the palm, and then I lift it up. It's away from the palm, and then I lift it up, and it comes to the palm. See, I'm up here somewhere. Notice I'm higher than you. And then I make a little motion from up here, and then I lift it back up. So it's bouncing down here, and I lift it up. See? See? Lift it up, and it comes to the palm. And look at my grip. See how relaxed it is? See? It doesn't look like this. It looks like that. Yes, it looks like that. You're feeling it now. It's a very relaxed hand. Okay, go ahead and give me 2. Now focus on maybe keeping the beat a little higher. So you're doing that again, that thing you like to do. I don't know what that's giving you. I really don't. I don't know. I don't think it's giving you anything. Like you said, that was cool. I don't think it's nothing. That's cool to just take that hit. No. Okay, leave it there. Make a tiny little throw. Keep the fixed point in the. No, you dip the bead down. You have to keep the fixed point in the universe. So you're just going to go up a tiny bit. There's a release. Back fingers. And now come on down and lift it back up to that 5-inch position. Now watch. How high do I come up? How high do I come up when I throw? You want to do this. You kind of want to do this, Joe. You want to come up. Watch how little I come up. I'm starting high. It doesn't come up that much. It doesn't come up that much. It doesn't come up that much. There. No. You're dipping and pulling with your back fingers to go up. Your back fingers they're not right. And then you use your back fingers to open your hand up, because you're going to play with fingers. It's just a finger thing. Yeah, there. Let your back fingers go right now. Get the beat up higher. There you go. Let your back fingers go. Let them go. There it is. Just make a gentle little turn. Everything will fall. And when you're done, lift it back up. You're sinking and sinking and sinking. You're ready to turn up to the ceiling. Go on. Not too high. No. See, it's not going to go back here. Not going back here now. It's a much smaller throw. It's not like that. Go on. Go for it. Forearm's going to start to kind of fall as soon as you lift to the ceiling, kind of thing. Let everything go.
So I'm just going to supinate my hand, turn my wrist, and.
Yes, you are. Just like that. But back fingers are already tight. Let them go. There you go. Just do what you just did. That's it. You got it. Turn to the ceiling. Let everything collapse.
You want 2, 3?
Oh, you almost had it. 2, and then lift back up. Go do it again. Good. Right from there. Why you dip the bead down? Keep it in one place. Go on, make your throw. Good, dude. Relax your back fingers. Little throw, not too high. Don't go throwing your hand open as you turn to the ceiling. Just turn. It'll all work. You don't have to do anything. Too big. Don't go up to the ceiling with this big thing. It's tiny. Smaller, not tiny, but.
Okay, just give me 1 second. Plug this in.
Joe. Okay. Well. Well, I think we just crossed the blue line. Those of you that aren't Canadian might not know that. We're into the opposition's zone. There's Ed Jockman when you need him.
Okay.
Okay. Come up. I thought we were up here with the bead away. There. Now you're just going to make a little turn and let it bounce up. There! Don't lift your arm at the end. You got one. Just turn up when you're done. Come on. Don't. Your back fingers, I can just tell they're too tight. There you go. Come on. Make your little throw. Easy. Little throw. There you go. Don't lift your arm. You got it. Just turn the wrist up and then you're done. You got it. Do it again. Back fingers, back fingers, back fingers. Come on. Little throw. Don't dip. Don't dip. There you go. Come on. Give me a throw. Okay. Good. I want you to work on that.
All right.
You see what's happening? You see what's happening? Let me show you. I'll tell you. First of all, your hand is starting to work. Right? The hand isn't utterly confused. Right. That's how, you see, that's what's happening when, you see, I don't need, this is that Richard Martinez concept. It's an ancient concept, the idea of doing nothing. How do you do nothing? Dick Wilson would say over and over, it's nothing. And what do you mean it's nothing? Here's what I think he means. What it is to do nothing. You see? You don't need to throw your hand open. It opens on its own because it's so relaxed. Don't play. Just listen now. It's theory. Yeah. I'm explaining to you what it is you just learned. That's all you need because you felt it. It's really good. Got 2 really good things today, man. You see, I'm not opening my hand. I'm not doing anything. I've got this grip that I told you about. I know the hand does open from the wrist. The fingers react. The body's hip bone is connected to the what bone. Okay? And I know that if I just turn, see, this is what I think Chad Wackerman is helping you get. So you've got it rocking through this little 3-finger thing. And then the way I get it to stop isn't by using fingers. See, everyone wants to use fingers. There are no fingers. I'm turning my wrist. I told you the stick moves the fingers a little. And then to get the stick to stop rebounding, so I can get the number of rebounds desired, I just turn up. And when I turn up, I don't pull with my fingers. The fingers close by themselves. It's like magic. It's magical. So what you start getting is you don't have to do anything. Just learn this script. What you did today, what you got in touch with today with those back fingers, if they're all clenched and weird, you can't get it. Don't play. You can't get any of this, right? It won't work. And so what we can start to get the whole thing working and not do anything. So we can start to, right? We can start to get. Isn't that what's happening? Okay. Just in touch with that. I'm not doing anything. And it's hard for someone to see it because it looks like things are happening in the hand. I'm doing essentially what I just showed you. Okay, so enjoy this exercise because it's really going to help. We've been going at it for quite some time, especially after our technical having to overcome that. I don't know about those Canadian computers, though. I will. They're polite, but they don't always work.
Yeah.
So get that together. Very good, man. See you in a minute. Keep your stick on the ice.
Okay.